Welcome to Night Rips and our final opening of the last 6 packs of 1995 Top Stadium Club Series 1. This has been a fun rip. Definitely this box has been much better than the first box. First box was truly just a dud box. And we only got a third of the virtual reality cards we were supposed to, because we're supposed to get one of those per pack. We did not get our phone card, which you're supposed to get one of those per box, and we didn't get our our super skills card. So far this box has been what you're expected to get. The only thing we haven't pulled is our super skills card. So my fingers are crossed we get it in this one. We have got everything else. Obviously we got our phone card, we got our ringleader, and we did get our clear cut card. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's kind of hard to see since it is clear. But I'm gonna go through the base stuff relatively quick. We got Bobby Ayala virtual reality. Of course, here's all the virtual reality checklists, since the virtual reality is actually a parallel set. It's not part of the base set itself. Neither is the ringleader, the clear cut, the phone card, or the super skills, which is good because it's hard to pull all those if they're only box hits. The draft picks here, though, they are part of the base set. So CJ Nikowiski. We have, what kind of card is this? This one would be a statistical extreme card. This would be Carlos Berga. And I honestly think I already have this one, but we'll know when I start going through them all. We've got Rafael Palmeiro. Let's see, are you a base or you probably just a base card? I think that's all we got left. So I think typically you have one virtual reality card and you have 2 inserts, or 2 of the subsets. Let's not call them inserts. One of the subsets may be replaced by an insert, but that's about it. Brent Saberhagen. These cards are coming off pretty quick, so I can go through these pretty fast because we've seen these many times before. There's Javi Lopez, Braves legend. And if you watched my stream before, you know I'm a big time Braves fan. If you haven't, now you do. And I've been a Braves fan for decades. I think I was one of those ones, I grew up in a place that we didn't have a professional team. And so back in the, say it was the early 80s, I think when it started happening, WTBS was the channel that we got. We got WTBS before we got WGN. I don't even remember ever getting WGN, to be honest. And so, you instantly became a Braves fan because that's who you could watch on TV. I guess Cubs had the same thing when WGN became a national station. People who couldn't watch a local team would watch. You had your chance of Braves or Cubs. We got Jim Eisenreich VR card, and I don't remember seeing him as a base yet, so let's keep our eyes open. And you do get one of those, either that virtual reality checklist or a invitation to join the members club. We got Brett Wagner, prospect or draft pick. I guess it's not really a prospect because they were drafted. It's like we didn't get 2 inserts in this one, or 2 subsets in this one. Got a lot of base here. It's a funny picture. That's what I like about Stadium Club. Some of these pictures are kind of humorous. Definitely went against the norm, which is one of the reasons I like it. One of the reasons why I definitely want to make it my grail to get them all. Here's Ismael Valdez, his Major League debut, and let's see if I can zoom in. Come on. For whatever reason, it don't want to zoom in on me. There we go. What's that? 6/15/94. There we go. So my zoom was messed up there for a bit. Hopefully it hasn't gotten too bad in any of the earlier parts of this rip. I mean, fortunately, we've only done 2 packs. There's Sandy Alomar, who's Roberto Alomar's brother, and then Todd Van Poppel. All right, 4 packs to go with this box. Still haven't found our super skills. I honestly don't even know what those cards look like. There we go. Actually that was a fulfilling rip right there. Berga should be a VR card now, and it is of Cliff Floyd. Go a little closer. There's our membership card invitation, which is not really an invitation, it's pay us money. We have the best seat in the house, which is another subset. This would be for Greg Vaughn. These cards show you where the seat is, where supposedly they took that picture. And kind of talks about the stadium a little bit. We got Chris Hollis. And you have to excuse my dog sleeping behind me. But if you a subscriber to the channel, you know anytime you hear me, you're going to hear my dog. She's in here with every rip. She'll come in here and sleep whenever I rip. So I guess I'll put her to sleep. Hopefully I don't do the same for y'all. There's draft pick Jacob Shoemate. Yes, and she does sleep loud. Interesting stage photo right there. And you got Eric Hansen. A lot of times that's kind of why I talk as much as I do. Not like I'm saying anything, it's kind of covering up her snoring. I guess it could be worse. But she is my guard dog. She much like I think a lot of y'all, you know, when the pandemic happened, you ended up getting stuck in your basements or in some room so you could work. And I am like a lot of people who have moved from going into an office every day to working from home permanently now. So she is now my coworker. She's my office mate. And so I put up with her. But she's a good puppy. Had her for a long time. And probably one of those things too is that if we'd had to go back into the office, I don't know how she would have been. She's got so used to me being home, but I can't complain. Sleeping dog is much better than a daily commute, especially a daily Atlanta commute. For our VR card, we got Charlie Hayes. There's our membership card. There's Joey Cora. Definitely a lot we've seen before. Scott Earlton, prospect or draft choice. We've got, obviously this is a big one, the draft choice for Nomar Garciaparra. We got a Sammy Sosa card. I don't remember getting Sammy Sosa as a base. Maybe we have. I don't know. They start all running together after a while, especially when you do this every day. Just so much product out there to get. It's got Will Clark. Of course, this is Will Clark after he left San Francisco and gone to the Rangers. Got Craig Biggio. Definitely a Hall of Famer for the Astros. And of course, the father of current major leaguer player for the Blue Jays, Kevin Biggio. But the one I haven't seen in this is Dante Bichette. And I don't remember. I think Dante was still playing at this time, but he must be in some of the other series because there is 3 series here. There's Series 1, Series 2, and then Series 3 they call the High Series. But the Series 1 was 270 cards. Series 2 was 225. Series 3 is 135. So it's a total of 630 cards. So much like a lot of late 80s, early 90s sets, these were massive sets. Of course, when you look at things, I mean, Stadium Club this year was only 300 cards, so that was relatively easy to pull. Top Series is the one that's big. You know, it's 330 cards for Series 1, 330 for Series 2, and I think it's going to be 330 for Update, but I don't know. Update still got to come out, so this video might come out after Update, but now you know it was before Update came out is when I taped this. There's Egg Sprague Virtual Reality. Oh, look what we got. We actually got a second phone card. Well, that made up for last time. Of course, it's stuck. Let me try to get this peeled off. Wow, so we got a bonus. And it's a phone card. It's the same phone card that we got before. The 1981 All-Star Game ring. So, now these are, as you can tell, these are just regular winners. There's only supposed to be one per box, so this is a bonus one. But these would give you 3 minutes of long distance. You could also, when you used it, because you'd have to dial this number and use this card, which I'm not going to scratch off, but it's possible that you could also be a winner there, and it would transfer you to a live operator, and they tell you basically how to claim your prize. So this is pretty cool. Of course, these also all expired. What is it? 1/1/96. So these have been expired for 25 years. But it is pretty cool that we pulled a second ring card. It'd been nice if it would have been a different ring though. But definitely a bonus hit. All right, that's cool. So let's see what else we got here. We got Mark Johnson, draft pick. We have Sammy Sosa's Cause and Effect, which we have actually already pulled. We got Steve Finley. Let's see. Yeah, the rest of these should be base. Jeff Louser. I mentioned I hadn't seen Jim Eisenreich before. Well, now we have his base card. So if I haven't pulled him, I have now. Dean Palmer and Dave West. Very cool. So that was a surprise pack. So let's see what we pull out of the last pack of this box. So we should get our super skills in here. Again, if we don't get it, that's okay, because it doesn't necessarily break our needing to get all the for the base sets, because it's an insert. But it would be nice to get it, because I'm actually kind of curious to see what it looks like. And I'm going to rip the bejesus out of this one. I'm going to make this one a true rip. We'll start off with Eddie Murray. Dave Nielsen. This next one should be our last VR card. And it is the National League Rookie of the Year, Raul Mondesi. That's cool. And it would have had him hitting 61 home runs. There's our membership card. We have another base card. Next two should be inserts. We got Daryl Dalton. Can't tell what Daryl. This might be a cause and effect card. And it is. That's cool. That's one I don't think we've gotten. We have Mark Grace's best seat in the house here at Wrigley Field. Very neat. One thing I'm not seeing, if it was in the middle, it doesn't look like we might have gotten a super skills card, which is unfortunate, but it's the way it is. I mean, that's how pack odds work sometimes. Ray Sanchez, that almost looks like a bunt. Matt Wahlbeck. Alan Watson. A very young Kurt Schilling. Major League debut of William Van Landingham. Let's see if I can zoom in on him a little bit. Get the zoom. There we go. It's a 5/4/96, it looks like. Try to get that zoom back. There we go. And the last card, Steve Avery. So that was a surprising rip. Last rip of this box. Probably going to be able to finish the set with this one. Fingers crossed. But to go over, we did get our 6 virtual reality, which we got all 6. Again, I'm going to have to go through the cards to find out where I put that one. But we did get Raul Mondesi, Ed Sprague, Charlie Hayes, Cliff Floyd, Jim Eisenreich, and Bob Ayala. We did get 2 of the cause and effects. We got Darren Dalton and another Sammy Sosa, which we've pulled before. We pulled 2 best seats in the house. Of course, we've pulled them both so far, and I think we've gotten all of them, but we got Mark Grace and we got Greg Vaughn. We got one of these statistical extremes of Carlos Barriga. Got a ton of draft picks. And then finally, to our surprise, we pulled another one of these 1991 All-Star Game long distance cards. It's a ringleader card, is what they call them. So that was a surprise, because supposedly these are only 1 per box, and we did pull 2. The unfortunate thing is that we pulled both of them the same card, but I don't know how many cards are actually in this. I'm trying to see. There's actually 13 of them, actually. I was just looking at my thing. So there's 13, and we pulled 2 of the same. So, c'est la guerre. But it is pretty neat to see a card back when you actually had to pay for long distance. Just didn't come basically with your phone. So that's it for this rip. It's also it for this box. Obviously, we're going to be opening up a lot more product, other different things. I got a lot of chases to do. Plus, I need to go ahead and keep driving on to finish all 30 years of Top Stadium Club. It's going to take a long time, but hey, I'm in for it's a marathon, not a sprint. So make sure you subscribe, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, and I appreciate any feedback in the comment section below. I appreciate time spending with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, bye now.